All right, let's get right into it. Welcome to today's Explainer, where we're unpacking what might just be the single most significant shift in artificial intelligence this entire year. We're looking at a deeply comprehensive report from Tech and Game titled Meta's Open Source Triumph, Deconstructing the 30B Muse Glimmer AI Agent Model. Meta's Superintelligence Labs just dropped a monumental 30 billion parameter model, and honestly, the way they've done it is sending absolute shockwaves through the tech world. We're going to break down exactly what Muse Glimmer is, how its architecture was built, and why its totally unrestricted license is about to completely disrupt the current AI industry. If you care at all about the future of software development, gaming, or just where AI is heading next, you really need to understand this model. To really grasp why this release is such a massive deal, we have to look at the current state of the industry. Right now, there is this huge pain point plaguing independent developers and smaller studios. You really have to ask yourself, are expensive cloud APIs killing independent AI development? Because for a long time, the answer has been a very frustrating yes. If you want to build autonomous AI agents into your software, you're usually backed into a corner. You're hit with these metered per-token costs that just absolutely skyrocket the second your app scales. You're dealing with privacy-invasive cloud servers where you have to send all your sensitive data off-site. And worst of all, you're locked into a single vendor's ecosystem. It's a huge roadblock. But Meta's latest move? Well, it aims to tear that roadblock down entirely.
Here's our roadmap for this explainer. 1. The Open Source AI Triumph. 2. Deconstructing Muse Glimmer 30B. 3. Beating the Closed API Giants. 4. Local Hardware Deployment Reality. And 5. Empowering Next-Gen Game AI.
So let's kick things off with Section 1, the Open Source AI Triumph. Meta has made a completely uncompromised return to a true open source philosophy here. Just listen to this statement straight from the creators. The Meta Superintelligence Engineering team said, "We designed Muse Glimmer so autonomous AI agents could run locally on developer hardware, reason through multi-step tasks, and execute tools without incurring cloud API costs." I really want to emphasize that last part, without incurring cloud API costs. Releasing this incredibly dense model package under the highly permissive Apache 2.0 license means developers and enterprise teams get unrestricted commercial usage rights with absolutely zero royalties. It's the ultimate weapon against those restrictive commercial tiers, and it shifts the power from big cloud providers right back to independent creators.
Moving right along to Section 2, Deconstructing Muse Glimmer 30B.
Okay, so what's actually under the hood? What makes this 30 billion parameter model so incredibly powerful right out of the box? And why isn't it just another run-of-the-mill chatbot? Well, the Tech In report highlights two critical concepts: agentic workflows and model distillation. Let's bust that jargon real quick so we're all on the same page. When we say Muse Glimmer is built for agentic workflows, it basically means it's specifically trained for multi-turn autonomous loops. So unlike a traditional AI that just spits out a paragraph of text, Glimmer can actually analyze an error log, write the code to fix it, trigger a debugging tool to test it, and then review its own results, all by itself. And how does a 30 billion parameter model get that insanely smart? Through model distillation. Glimmer's knowledge was literally compressed or distilled from Meta's massive multi-trillion parameter flagship model called Muse Spark. It's like taking the reasoning brain of a supergiant and squeezing it into a highly efficient package.
And wow, the specs on this distilled package are just staggering. Muse Glimmer features a native 131,072 token context window. To put that into perspective, you could feed entire software project repositories, UI diagrams, and massive technical documents into this model all at once. And it actually maintains stable memory retention of all of it. On top of that, it utilizes something called deflash speculative decoding. This is an absolute game changer for speed, giving you a 3x token generation speedup on standard consumer hardware. When your AI agent is making all these multi-step tool calls, cutting down that latency is absolutely crucial, and deflash delivers exactly that.
Just look at these SWE-Bench Pro scores. We are looking at a brand new efficiency benchmark for mid-sized models here, testing its ability to solve real-world software engineering problems. Meta Muse Glimmer 30B hits a score of 51.2. That easily surpasses Alibaba's Qwen 3.6 at 50.2, and it completely blows Google's Gemma 4 out of the water, which is sitting way back at 36.9. I mean, it is officially ranked #1 in the mid-tier category for complex reasoning tasks.
Which brings us to Section 3, Beating the Closed API Giants.
This is the classic David versus Goliath story of the open source community taking on the giant, metered cloud API providers. On one side, you've got proprietary cloud APIs, think GPT-5 or Claude 4. You're paying metered per token charges anywhere from $10 to $30 per million tokens. The model weights are hidden behind remote endpoints, so you can't deeply adapt them, and you have to transmit your private data to a third-party server. Yikes, right? But then, compare that to local Meta Muse Glimmer 30B. It is 100% free, you get unlimited local execution under that Apache 2.0 license, you have full fine-tuning control on your own code bases, and perhaps best of all for enterprise and game studios, you get 100% on-premise, air-gapped data privacy. When we look at the benchmark data from the Tekken report, that Apache 2.0 classification really sets Glimmer apart commercially from models like Gemma 4, which have all these conditional tiers attached. Now, I do want to point out one operational constraint noted in the report. Muse Glimmer does have a 28.4% prompt injection vulnerability success rate. But, honestly, as the Tekken analysis points out, that is a relatively minor trade-off when you consider the sheer power of its 131K context window and top-tier software scoring capabilities. It's just a matter of balancing unparalleled access with expected open-weight security management.
All right, let's talk logistics in Section 4, local hardware deployment reality.
Because all of this sounds incredible, right? But we have to ask the most practical question for any developer. What kind of consumer hardware do you actually need to run this disruptor? If it takes a massive server farm, the open source license doesn't really matter anyway. Well, the magic number here is 16. Just 16 gigabytes of dedicated VRAM, thanks to its support for 4-bit Q4_K_M quantization formats. You can run this highly capable 30 billion parameter model fully offline on surprisingly accessible consumer hardware. This is the exact tipping point where independent studios can actually start integrating autonomous AI without destroying their budgets. Checking out the hardware breakdowns straight from the Tekken source to hit that 16 gigabyte minimum VRAM footprint for the 4-bit optimized model, an everyday creator egg like an NVIDIA RTX 4080, an RTX 3090, or even an Apple M2 Pro will work perfectly. That means you can test complex AI logic, run your automated agents, and parse vision data directly on your local workstation. If your internet goes down, no problem. You are entirely independent. Now, if you want to scale up to higher precision, the hardware requirements scale right along with you. The 4-bit quantization needs 16 gigabytes, sure. But if you want to run an 8-bit high-precision version, you're looking at 32 gigabytes of VRAM, so think an RTX 4090 or a Mac Studio M3 Max. Want the full 16-bit uncompressed model? You'll need 60 gigabytes, which means heavy-duty dual RTX 6000s or a Mac Studio Ultra. Interestingly enough, there's also a CPU offload mode that just requires 64 gigabytes of high-speed DDR5 system RAM. And the real beauty of this is that because it's compatible right out of the box with local inference frameworks like Llama-Bass CPP and LM Studio, stepping into any of these deployment tiers is immediate and seamless for developers. And that leads us perfectly into Section 5, empowering next-gen game AI. Let's make all these technical specs real for a second by exploring what the Tekken report highlights as the ultimate application for this model, the gaming industry. Imagine the intelligent NPCs you could build with this. Because Muse Glimmer runs natively right on the player's local GPU, it totally eliminates those multi-second latency delays that plague legacy cloud-hosted AI. Plus, it features an interleaved multimodal vision encoder. Translation, your in-game NPC can literally visually parse the environment on the screen. It can watch what the player's doing and instantly generate unscripted, highly contextual dialogue in real time. All of this integrates seamlessly into game engines like Unreal Engine 5 and Unity. And the absolute best part, zero API server hosting costs for the game studio. It dramatically enhances replayability and emergent behavior without bankrupting the developer with cloud bills. So as we wrap up today's explainer, I want to leave you with a final provocative thought. We've seen how Meta's Muse Glimmer 30B brings multi-trillion parameter reasoning to a 16 gigabyte consumer GPU, completely free of charge, with zero strings attached under an Apache 2.0 license. It empowers indie creators, it completely ensures data privacy, and it fundamentally redefines what game engines can do locally. So the question you really have to ask yourself now is this. With open source models reaching this immense level of power and accessibility, how much longer can those proprietary cloud APIs justify their enormous price tags? The landscape has officially shifted. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I will catch you on the next deep dive.